On Thursday, April 24, 2025, the two candidates for the priesthood in the Diocese of Kumbo had the rare privilege to have been ordained by the Bishop Emeritus of Portland-Maine in the United States of America, His Lordship Bishop Robert Peter Deeley. Bishop Robert established a partnership with the Diocese of Kumbo 8 years earlier, a partnership or friendship that has seen a cross-section of the Kumbo Diocesan clergy serving as fidei donor in the Diocese of Portland-Maine in the United States of America. Bishop Robert was with Bishop George Nkuo of the Diocese of Kumbo, with the Emeritus Bishop of Boya, Bishop Banlanjo Emmanuel Boshu, a huge number of the Kumbo clergy, and a vivid and evocative gathering of Christians to witness the priestly ordination of Reverend Bertrand and Reverend Colbert de la Monnoy Fournier, both of whom hail from Mary of the Assumption Parish, Mbiame, in Van Subdivision, Boy Division of the Northwest region of Cameroon. It was in the welcome address of Bishop George that Christians came to understand that the Diocese of Portland-Maine has been referred to as Kumbo Annex. The welcome words of Bishop George Nkuo.
While serving in Portland Diocese, you gave them many opportunities to serve and to grow in their Christian ministry. And I'm sure they will come back to Kumbo deeply enriched and transformed because of the priestly ongoing formation and exposure they have received while serving in Portland-Maine. That explains why I did not hesitate to share with you some of the best priests of this diocese. The priests I have sent to Portland have been mature men of great experience and have held key positions in this diocese before they were sent on mission to Portland. And thank you so much for being such a wonderful father to them and a true friend to the Diocese of Kumbo.
Bishop Robert is indeed a friend of the Diocese of Kumbo, and Kumbo, being so blessed with a good number of vocations, explains why the diocese could extend a friendly hand to the Diocese of Portland-Maine, with 12 priests counting as fidei donor as at 2025. Following the beautifully animated lectionary procession by the Tertiary Sisters of St. Francis, Bishop Robert, reminding the candidates that they would soon be another image of Christ, called on them to truly reflect Christ's presence, who says, "I am with you always, even to the end of time."
We are helped by many international priests, particularly from Africa and from India, and that number includes some 12 priests from this generous Diocese of Kumbo. Bishop George has been very kind to us. He invited me to come here for this ordination so that I could see the country where these men come from, to help us in Maine know the gospel, to live it. And the learning in this exchange, which has now lasted for 8 years, has been great in both directions. Our people in Maine have experienced the culture and kindness of the priests from Kumbo. The gift of ordination is a service to the community of the Church, which is guided by the Holy Spirit. The instruction for ordination reminds both the bishop and the priest that together they are called to the service of the people of God. The priest serves in the name and person of Jesus Christ. The gospel tells us what Jesus wants the priest to be: his friend, and the bearer of the good news of God's love and mercy, which Jesus came to.
The ordained priests come forward Reverend Bertrand.
Present.
Reverend Colbert from Yale.
Present.
Do you promise respect and obedience to your government?
I do.
May God, who has begun the good work in you, bring it to fulfillment. Pour out on these servants of the Lord the blessing of the Holy Spirit and the power of Christian grace. And offer sacrifice. Receive the oblation of the Holy Spirit.
It was indeed a joy-filled moment for all present, especially for the families of the newly ordained. Reverend Bertrand, now Reverend Father Bertrand, Reverend Colbert de la Monnoye Fournier, now Reverend Father Colbert de la Monnoye Fournier. The powerful laity of the Diocese of Kumbo, represented by the Laity Council, took the opportunity to welcome Bishop Robert Deeley and to encourage the newly ordained.
It is with immense joy that I welcome and address you today during this special holy sacrifice in this cathedral, during which we are celebrating the ordination of 2 priests and reception of our special guest and friend, Bishop Emeritus of the Diocese of Portland-Maine.
We want to thank in a special way Mgr Robert Deeley, Bishop Emeritus of Portland-Maine, for accepting the invitation of our Bishop to come to the Diocese of Kumbo to ordain us. Despite the challenges of political unrest and backroads, you have really taught us that the Church is one, and a friend in need is truly a friend indeed. For you to sacrifice the comfort of your country and the deserved rest of your retirement and come to our troubled Cameroon is a life lesson for us. We equally extend our gratitude to Bishop for his presence at this ordination. Your simple presence at this ordination is providential, as it has brought the number of bishops at this celebration to 3, a significant and rare opportunity. We are indeed a blessed batch with threefold blessing.
It was indeed a threefold blessing for the newly ordained Fathers Bertrand and Colbert, as 3 bishops graced their occasion.
Year has been the one with the blessing. We have had the 2 priests who are ordained to the priesthood in our diocese, and they were ordained by a visiting bishop, the Emeritus Bishop of Portland-Maine, United States. We have had good relationship. Many of our priests are serving there, and I think it was a good opportunity for him to come. And coming at this time when everybody's afraid to come to Kumbo, he made it, and he celebrated the peaceful celebration with us and ordained our priest. Wonderful.
Yes, my Lord. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to say something about the demise of Bertrand.
Our Holy Father has gone in a very beautiful way. He died on the octave of Easter, saying goodbye to the world, be among his people, giving us a great message of hope.
The beauty of the faith in this community, the generosity of the people of this diocese, and the joy that they take in their belief in Jesus Christ. It motivates everything that they do, and today is a testimony to the result of that in these two ordinations.
This day, I'm very happy for what has happened in my life today. I'm very grateful for the fact that my bishop has accepted to ordain me and my brother, and this has marked a change in my life, whereby I will be serving the Lord in a different style, in a different capacity, as a priest who is there to carry out the sacrament and to lead the people to the Lord.
Today, I'm very happy that I've been ordained a priest. And being ordained a priest, I'm thankful to God because He is the one who called me, and He has ordained me through the hand of the bishop, so that I can serve in His church. So I pray that He may give me the grace to be a holy and humble priest who is available to all the Christians at all times.